It is amazing to me to see the growth in our productions, to see the growth in our staff. We have become, and I'm not just saying this, I'm saying this because this is the feedback I get from all over this area and from the country. We have become one of the premier regional theaters on the Atlantic coast. And I believe, I may not be saying this right, but pretty close to it, about 17% of the people that come through our doors are from out of state. I can't tell you how many people will come up to me and say, "Oh my God, I wish we had something like this in our town. How lucky the people here to have this." And that's why we had to do a push. I have been pushing this for 10 years. The majority of your professional regional theaters in this country are nonprofit. The only existing theaters that are still for-profit LLCs are maybe about 13 dinner theaters in the entire country. Everybody else, if you go up to DC, Arena Stage, Signature Theater, the Folger, the Shakespeare Theater, they're all nonprofit. And what the nonprofit status does is it lowers the burden on the people who run the theater, because we essentially survive on what comes in at that box office, and that alone. And believe it or not, the expenses to produce the shows here, what comes in at that box office doesn't even represent 50% of those costs. So by being able to apply for grants, sponsorships, personal donations, family donations, corporate sponsorships, all of that combined with what we do bring in at the box office to keep our prices not extraordinarily high, it makes a huge difference. And this is the other thing. I firmly believe, and I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but this is just a dream. I've had all these goals along the way. I firmly believe that the Riverside Center has become and will become even more the regional performing arts center for this community. I know that there have been visions in the past. Matter of fact, I was asked to participate once upon a time when a discussion was to be creating a performing arts center in downtown Fredericksburg. And that didn't pan out. I know Stafford County approached me about a museum, and there was a possibility of a performing arts center over near the courthouse. And I hear that's not happening. We have in that theater, for all of you, I'm pretty sure have been in there, if we take out those tables and we put in theater seating, it's all there. All the tiered structure is there, the theater is there, everything except the seating. We've had a couple of companies in, and if we do that in there, you're looking at 900 to 1,000 seats here at Riverside Center. And if we could evolve and not only be the Riverside Center for the Performing Arts, but why not have the city of Fredericksburg come on board with us? Why not have Stafford County come on board with us? And then we produce and continue to produce shows here, but we can also present things for the county and the city here too. They have big events to happen, have them here at Riverside. We plan our schedules out, everybody works together on that, and this could be a wonderful thing. Look at the parking we have, and we don't charge $25 a space either. Look at the area we're in. We're right off of 95. Not only can we be here for the county and Fredericksburg and Spotsy if need be, whatever, we have the facility to bring in small Broadway national tours. There's no reason why when there's a show in DC for a week or so, heading to Richmond or further south, they can come here for a night or two and be right here at the Riverside Center. Now, I don't know if I can twist Taylor Swift's arm to come here, but jokingly or not jokingly, we can bring in headliners here. We've wanted to do that, but some of those headliners, they commission a big dollar. So 400 seats that ticket price is going to be quite high. So if that theater expands, we can bring in some pretty big names here. And we could even probably host national events here or regional events here, because that's what this facility allows. And that whole nonprofit status helps us do that. So this is a big deal for us here at Riverside. We crossed that line into the nonprofit as of January 1st, 2024. And let me tell you this. It normally takes a transition like we have accomplished 3 to 5 years. We did it in 1. We did it in 1 year because of the support of an incredible board of trustees that we now have for the Riverside Center for the Performing Arts. People that are sitting in this audience right now: Liz Lane, Susan Ingebretson, Becky Dinello, Tracy Houghton. These people not only love the theater, and they know how essential it is to the health and well-being of this community, but they are doers. They work hard. They don't complain. They do. They make dreams happen. So all of these elements are coming together.